Hello there. It's all changed for the weekend. It gets much colder across the UK, but before then we've more heavy rain. Not necessarily in the north today, although it'll be quite grey and murky to start. It should become brighter. It's in the south where we've seen the thundery rain, some really heavy pulses of rain moving in through the evening and overnight. It'll still be with us in the morning, and you can see that there's a Met Office yellow warning out because, of course, the river levels are high. There are still several flood warnings out and the ground's fairly saturated. It's a slow-moving band of rain for us as well. It looks particularly heavy, doesn't it, across parts of Carmarthenshire into Pembrokeshire, right the way across into the Midlands. And as I mentioned, we've had the thundery element as well through the night, so some intense downpours. To the south of it, a lot of grey, damp weather as well. Temperatures starting the day at the 8 or 9 mark, and they'll probably struggle to rise much above that with all the grey weather around and that damp weather continuing. Still some heavy pulses of rain around for the morning rush, so no doubt some fairly hazardous conditions on the roads. Lots of puddles around and probably some hill fog too. A lot of grey and foggy weather, especially over the hills across parts of northern England, eastern Scotland as well. But it's across Scotland, northern England, Northern Ireland with the best chance of some drier, brighter weather. But to the north, the change, a weather front is coming down into the Northern Isles for the latter part of the day as well. But a fairly decent start once the mist and the fog clears, and some of that will have filtered through the central lowlands as well. Focusing on the rain further south, you can see it does slowly edge northwards, tending to peter out a little, but it keeps going for much of the day, and it leaves behind some rather grey, drizzly weather, although in the north we start to see that brighter weather materialising. So just 9 on the North Sea coast with the grey weather, but potentially 17 in Glasgow, 13 in Belfast. It doesn't look too bad here, but just 10 or 11 struggling with that cool, cloudy weather in the south, and getting much colder by Friday. Significant wind chill bringing this weather front southwards and wintry showers to low levels across Scotland. Those showers meander into northern England, North Wales, Northern Ireland. So a very different day here, and even further south still a lot of cloudy and rather damp and drizzly weather with our weather front still close by here. So temperatures again struggling, but it will feel notably colder in the north. And then that north wind will push our weather fronts to the south coast by the time we get to the weekend and introduce that much colder air with nighttime frost right across the country. So in the south we'll still have potentially that cloudier zone with that weather front around, but hopefully a little bit of brightness, but just 10 or 11 by day, compared with the 15, 16 we have seen, and significantly colder in the north as well. And the showers will be of a wintry nature with some nighttime frosts, as I've already mentioned.